Yeah, crisp and clean, no caffeine. Top to the bottom, bottom to the top. Yeah, something nostalgic. I need your bill for your place so big. Remember this? Remember that? Remember this? Remember that? Yummy, 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 yummy. I'm catching total recall once again. Once the pen hit the paperback, I'ma take you back, way back when. Straight black men, 2 turntables and a microphone cable. The Pike clone label I tagged up. I'm back at notebooks and Mack trucks. That's what the brother was about.
Wait, hold up, you gotta take them back further than that.
Why's that?
In 1992 you was a solo act.
That's true, but do the people wanna go that route? Now tell me, do your people wanna go? Yo, I could take you to 9-2 if you want to. If you want to, only if you want to. I could take you to 9-2 if you want to. If you want to, only if you want to. If you want to, only if you want to. If you want to, only if you want to. Back in the day, I was the M.A.N. Period, curious about being the rap star. Serious enough to attack ya, hijack your limo. Brother, you better listen to my demo. You never made M-O-N-E-Y. Some said to me, but at least I gotta try. This led to me doing shows for free and doing shows with E and the R-O-double-D, Y-R-O-D. Now follow me, the leader of the pack. I cruise on the track like a Fleetwood Mac. I'm feeling good, black. This life can be fast, and sometimes you need the blast. And the days I could take it to 9-2 if you want to. If you want to, only if you want to. I can take it to 9-2 if you want to. If you want to, only if you want to. I can take it to 9-2 if you want to. Say if you want to, only if you want to. Say if you want to, only if you want to. Say if you want to, only if you want to.
Catching total recall once again. Once the pen hit the paperback, I'ma take you back, way back when. Moving with the element as a body boy got killed again. Match your firepower with them killing field hooligans. Or late for school again, my hustle is on. Big pen plus my ruler and little bags, a little jazz on the Lolo. Pushing the newest hottie so I didn't move solo. Boosted polo, always evaded the 5 cause they might accidentally blow out your temple. Cabeza up your pimples, unless you a lady with dimples. Then they wantin' some noggin, it's that simple. That's enough for the beast. Release the confidential note. Who got stroke, even hope? No, yo, I never kiss and tell. Some know me very well. Sophisticated ladies, gold diggers in the book. Take it.
If you want to, if you want to, if you want to, I can take you to 9-2 if you want to. Say if you want to, only if you want to. I can take you to 9-2 if you want to. Say if you want to, only if you want to. I can take you to 9-2 if you want to. Say if you want to, only if you want to. Say if you want to, only if you want to. Say if you want to, only if you want to.
I wanted to see better times, steady rhymes, no more petty crimes. Elevate the mind, 3 or 7 times. Sunshine real bright, make your eyes tint. Never in sight, moving with Morley in the black tent. My main band mixed Taino, combat with the Gino. I had to blame it on my cousin, pulling some brothers lady and they family bugging. I told him, yo, watch your step when you're spreading your love and study my craft with the instinct. Wanting success like 5 fingers of death. Scope and KLS, full court press. Well, serious with some fest in a manner that doesn't entertain or impress, nigga.
If you want to, if you want to, only if you want to. We can take it to 9-2. Thank you. Thank you very much. Last fight. Yeah, thank you. Oh, please, you're too kind. Thank you. Peace.
I wrote rhymes on papyrus, clutch the obelisk. Manifest the true and living, reveal the obvious. Prominent, dominant, his secret documents on all the hot continents, monuments. Only to be awakened by your third consciousness. Honor this. I hold the secrets to life now with my esophagus. Renew my history every time I build with wisdom. So when they go, I don't have regrets. This I'ma miss them. I'm the light and the prism, the glitch in the system, the assertive victim who murdered death in his rhythm. Got hyper to chill with sniper skill. Focus my goal. Took a strong hold of my soul and puffed the L just to inhale. hell, conversating with Satan, contemplating to add on elimination. Baptize my lips, spit the holy grail, destined to fail. Arrogance cause earthquakes in hell. Old people gossip, adults criticize. We all judgmental, but can't control our own lives. I realize the world's on my tip, so I pissed in public. Balance the scales, a real hate and love trip. For each slug that hits, I got a script with the same impact of 10 gas. Yo, in fact, I speak flame. Focus on the real, cause I've been that. I got a plan for that self-hatred in that.
Read lessons, build your inner power. Read lessons, build your inner power. Read lessons, build your inner power. The next level doesn't tolerate cowards. Read lessons, build your inner power. Read lessons, build your inner power. Read lessons, build your inner power. The next level doesn't tolerate cowards.
I play 21 with crackheads, slapbox rats. My block's a danger chamber. Strangers chased by gas. I'm the black target. Spit first, make the jam last. Relentless trenches. Beats buried in sandbag. Blast back, splash tracks, run on water. My new word order. Buck shots like Terry Porter. Blaze trails. You wave frail like Puffy in jail. You'll drink bubbly in hell. I prevailing in hell. Circle the globe and pose like the son of Jarrell. Contact the most high before your eyes get to smell. Your head swells. Thoughts get heavy like barbells. See rays, born to blaze. In my presence you call bells. Chiseled in the culture. Conscious cartel. Do the math like vultures while the guard dwells. On the actual fact, my bright light, violet ultra. Biting these words of course, ulcers. Subterranean brain stacks, dirty train tracks, wrapped up in fame black in the end we the same cast. Nourishment for maggots, soil for the earth. Life is ritual, death is not a curse. If we sin first, we are blessed in the last stage. I reflect the past days to think straight like Gibraltar. Meditate, burn incense at my altar. Pour libation for great queens and forefathers. I shade, brother, I come with Falafia. Understanding, my eyes are supreme color copia. My afterlife, simple as black and white. Still movement like water reflecting the moonlight. I hear voices in my head and obey what they send through. Ancient vocals upon my thought instrumental. Read, study lessons, build your inner power. 6 ciphers, the minutes being born to this hour.
Read lessons, build your inner power. Read lessons, build your inner power. Read lessons, build your inner power. The next level doesn't tolerate cowards. Read lessons, build your inner power. Read, study lessons and build your inner power. The next level doesn't tolerate cowards.
Hey man, that's that one girl right there, man. Hey, what she say about me? Did she say she like me? I mean, you supposed to talk to her for me. You supposed to talk to her for me. Did she say she like me? Nah, she said she didn't like you.
Frank, I don't like you.
But girl, you wasn't saying that shit before. You used to tell me.
Frank, I love you.
Bitch, I don't need it. Bitch, I don't need it. Bitch, I don't need it.
From mansions to projects, women are more than objects of affection and causes of erections. Effects of them on us, immense. The feelings felt between us, intense. Pain is deep when we live to sleep in the past tense. Ever since my first, hurting in the ways that burn. Still I'll never learn, but I'm trying. I've overcome my lying, but still I leave you crying. Dying on the inside. There's nothing I can say, no gift I can buy. Why is what I ask myself. No answer other than myself. The world's golden bounty could not replace your arms hold around me. The sound of your breath, gone. Along with your embracing kisses on my face. Feeling out of place, living without you in my space. In this time and song, I'm moving on. Finding what matters most. A verse, a song, a toast to say goodbye. I cherish our memories. Gotta let it be true. Forever living with me, but without you.
Check it out, y'all.
Peanut butter, he's up in here. DJ Bones, he's all in this. Wild Child, he's up in here. Kazi, he's up in here.
Check it out, y'all.
Don't know a metaphor. They up in here. God's gift, he's up in here. Damn Kick, all up in this. Cali Wild, epitome.
Check it out, y'all.
Poison ass everywhere. People wasting their whole life, it's like they just don't care. Ripping about the weed smell, cause you call my music noise. I got no instrument, but I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back. Crackheads in the alley with a baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't hit the road. Cause the sucker at the stoplight carjacked me for my load. Don't push me just cause we close to the end. I'm trying not to lose the skin. It's not worth it sometimes. It makes me wonder if we're all going under. It's not worth it sometimes. It makes me wonder if we're all going under. Like my sister around here, stuck on Tel Aviv. Doc says she watches too much. It's just not healthy. Soul Train in the daytime, 2020 at night. Can't even see the Lakers game or the Roy Jones fight. We got bill collectors to ring my phone. Scare my wife when I'm not home. Landlord always ripping people downstairs hating. Can't take the bus to the job, hijack at the station. Yo, it seems wrong. King Kong standing on my back. Can't stop and turn around. Hands up, big guns all up on my back. Like when we suffer mental pain, physical strain, burial lays, very few days for good things. Sometimes I think I'm going insane. Don't push me just cause we close to the end. I'm trying not to lose the skin. I'm in. It's not worth it sometimes. It makes me wonder if we're all going under. It's not worth it sometimes. It makes me wonder if we're all going under. So my nigga Tay Rock turns it out. Matic turns it out. To Mr. Chalk.
It's 2000.
What that means?
It's time to do it, y'all. Feel it.
Here it comes.
Rob it. Big Pun.
This is hot.
Yeah, this is the shit right here. You know what I'm saying?
Hardcore,
That's
baby.
straight lyrical shit.
Nothing else, baby.
Get up to the nigga ass.
What?
Real, we got 5 boroughs up on this piece.
Battle style, nigga. We battle the world, baby. 5 boroughs. No cute voices either, strictly lyrics.
Feel this shit. 100%.
Enter my world of doom, consume fear and feel the panic. A ramming lightning bolt between the earth and the moon and curl the planets. I'm Bell Atlantic with lyrics spanning for galaxies. Battle me mathematically, I'm giving your wisdom a cavity. Rapidly flowing, controlling the time. Step over the line, I'm blowing your mind with just the flow of the rhyme. I'm poking in this prime, too strong and fast. Niggas can bomb and blast. Come on, you're still beyond your ass. Satisfaction guaranteed. Your fiction like Quentin Tarantino. Kicking your baddest dream, shit you haven't seen. I have to be perfectly honest. We should have an anniversary to acknowledge the way I work through ebonics. I verbally vomit on novice niggas that try to kid us with garbage lyrics. Bust out the limits outside the outer limits. I'm like the pyramids, cause every point is precise. Now you know me for life. 3-pound Cuban flooded with ice.
SDA's predicted, I'm in my PJs waving a biscuit. Cops raided my lab and enslaved my mistress. When I speak, you listen. The way I rhyme, I leave precision until your mind freak your mic out in these positions. The 540 I piped out with deep dishes. Check the flow, never test it, yo. I'm manifested like drug connect, stretch and flow. Destined for greatness. Check the way my necklace glow. Fake niggas hate this. You think something sweet about me? Come taste it. 9 in your face, kid.
For losers and beer abusers, screw-ups and human sewers. I'm a cesspool myself with a head full of wealthy, rich and sick shit thoughts that helps me to sell CDs. I'm mastered in giving niggas gasps as if asthma is constricting and clog the lung passages. Act as if you don't want an ass whipping. See, sometimes being a pussy can have its advantages. Isn't it glamorous to get your asses beat by one of the last MCs till you can't sit in seats if the fans disagree? I make house calls. You keep it up, it'll be tough busting nuts without balls. I'm just an outlaw who doesn't belong. So strong I make my own squad look dumb on a song. So when I put one of them on, niggas get so mad. I had to get a car system with a headphone jack.
Don't you even go there? 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 Don't you even
one. My rhymes outshine like I got a neon tongue. In battle, I'm gifted. It's like I'm cataclysmic. The baddest to spit it. My optics read data in digits. Like I'm Neo when I master the matrix. Faster than spaceships. Futuristic flow. Bring it back to the basics. I'm a flow fanatic. Memory is photographic. When I was a little sperm, blasted out the prophylactic. Now I blow the static off your dusty phonographic. Apps about to blow. Like the noses on some coke addicts. New act jokes will get your back broke. Cause I keep it gangster like Ice Cube with Jerry curls and black lopes. Fast to blast like white teens in black coats. Walking in math class and clap till the gas smokes. Your girl jocks me and clocks me like a track coach. You thought you had a doper flow? I don't think so.
Not treble friend. Don't you even go there. Don't you even go there. Not treble friend. Don't you even go there. Don't you even go there. Don't you even. Not treble friend. Don't you even go there. Don't you even go there. Not treble friend. Don't you even go there. Don't you even go there.
Yo, you could call the feds in the army or the fucking navy, but you can't stop a wild animal hungry with rabies. And I'm just that. While you saying you got gas cocked, your whole platoon is looking like the Mr. Softy mascot. I give a fuck if you believe it or not. I'll rip Ripley's limbs off and beat him with him till his body drops. It ain't a question that this shit is the bomb. I'll choke your bitch with a thong and dump her off on your lawn. It's funny the way I lick shots off in the sound booth. I'm so hilarious, I pull walk-bys in a clown suit. My niggas keep it gator. And while your album's in stores now, it's in the trash can later. I hate a fucking MC who think that they can face the God's self-titled. I'd rather use a rifle than a microphone to snipe you. Certified officially, we got the ill flow. And make headlines like a corduroy's pillow.
Not treble friend. Don't you even go there. Don't you even go there. Not treble friend. Don't you even go there. Don't you even go there. Don't you even. Not treble friend. Don't you even go there. Don't you even go there. Not treble friend. Don't you even go there. Don't you even go there.
Yo, girls sweat me wherever I go. They study my flows and jock me at every show. Saying I will rock, yo, I heard you're a pro. Everybody knows I'm bagging hoes. Yo, girls sweat me wherever I go. They study my flows and jock me at every show. Saying I will rock, yo, I heard you're a pro. Come on, everybody knows I'm bagging hoes. I walk down the street, girls commence with the hugging. Spider sense tingles cause my dick feels a tugging. Check it y'all, I ain't even bugging. See, I get more hoes than Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I'm lugging lumber like a cucumber. Your girl wanted my number when you took a little slumber. I had that shit banging like Jeeps in the summer. I gave her ice cubes, she gave me a Hummer. It's like that, y'all, and I just don't quit. After the blowjob, the bitch didn't spit. She swallowed what followed and wallowed and wallowed. 2 hours later, I dropped her off at the Apollo. Girls sweat me wherever I go. They study my flows and jock me at every show. Saying I will rock, yo, I heard you're a pro. Come on, everybody knows I'm bagging hoes. Yo, girls sweat me wherever I go. They study my flows and jock me at every show. Saying I will rock, yo, I heard you're a pro. Come on, everybody knows I'm bagging hoes. I leave girls stripped like whips on cinder blocks. When I rip stips and chicks flock to my jock. Like barnacles to a rock, they be attaching. So much man that my dick be detaching from my body. Hardies line up for miles, single file. Just to sweat me and my whole style. And my penile, they'll even sweat it when I'm senile. So bust the facts in the meanwhile. I had Jennifer, Teresa, Tara, and Cara. Fawcett's by Farrah, Elizabeth and Sarah. It doesn't matter, they all climbed the ladder. I even had Vanessa who was a bit fatter. Let's cut the chatter, this is far from a pimp flow. I knock the boots like them played out Timbos. Bimbos and infos, searching for info on how to grab my dick just to play a game of limbo. It's not a pain, it's just part of the game. I jump on stage and girls scream my name. Now some shake their asses for backstage passes, saying I'm a rock.
Can I please wear your glasses?
No. Don't even go that route. Won't you take a damn walk and go buy a Guinness Stout? And she cries and pouts and sits in the corner. I put my thumb in the pie like little Jack Horner. Jack Horner. Jack Horner. Jack Horner. Jack Horner.
The word I bring to you today is knowledge reigns supreme. You got no time to joke and play, cause knowledge reigns supreme. While others play that game for fame, their concepts bring you stress and strain. But blessed are those that know my name. It's knowledge reigns supreme. Why do I call myself God when I'm speaking? People always ask me this question. that Chris don't exist. The only existence is God consciousness, and God consciousness is what exists is Chris. Your ego tells you that you're doing all this. You a miss, a professional lyricist. I get rid of this forever and only gets better. Chris from the universe, you can never sever, cause there is no Chris, only the universe. Remember, going a little deeper, you can check me. My whole campaign is about living life correctly. But don't respect me, respect the universe. It's her verse that I disperse and free you from the curse of the Spaniards, the French, Portuguese, and English. Check me as I sing this science of mine. I bring this. The word I bring to you today is knowledge reigns supreme. You got no time to joke and play, cause knowledge reigns supreme. While others play that game for fame, the concepts bring you stress and strain. But blessed are those that know my name. It's knowledge reigns supreme. I bring you out the cave and change how you behave. Everything you see is really particles and waves. Not to mention, your visual extension is ruled by perception, guiding your every direction. If you really want money, your mentality must switch. If you really want to be rich, you gotta act like you're rich. You can't act like a if you want to be a lady, you can't get the gravy if you're sitting around lazy. You can't be in the hustle if you ain't looking for trouble. You can't be single if you know you really double. You can do it, yeah, we can do it, yes. You can do it, yeah, we can do it, yes. We the best, don't worry about the card they dealt ya. It's real, I perceive myself out the shelter. Every day and night, seeing myself rock the mic. Lyrics tight, getting paid right for my mental sight. Rich and I poorer, expanding my aura to attract more positive energy.
So what you dealing with? What you telling me?
The word I bring to you today is knowledge reigns supreme. You got no time to joke and play, cause knowledge reigns supreme. While others play that game for fame, their concepts bring you stress and strain. But blessed are those that know my name. It's knowledge reigns supreme.
1, 2, my man Chris. Flip the style, you do it like this.
Hard to forget it, the culture that's embedded, check it. It's energetic, but people really want me dead it. But Chris won't let it, the same thing that you read, I read it. My hair is dreaded, but hip-hop, yes, you must respect it. We must direct it, and use it positively so these skeptics can learn our mathematics like metric, I said it. I'm about to shed it, why don't you check me like your credit? You still don't get it, you twisted like as if Keith Sweat was dreaded. Rappers nowadays sound so pathetic, yo, let me say it. Although my presentation is theoretic and hypothetical, my genetics is highly poetic and athletic, but still some don't get it. The paparazzi life is all synthetic. The balancing of the mind is what's authentic. The total body is ultramagnetic. There is no need to be afraid. Open your mind. How we do it? We do it like that. Do your knowledge like that. Do your knowledge like that. Stop studying your knowledge and do your knowledge. We did it like that. We did it like that. We did it like that. We did it like that.
All sign the light, strategist, wrong beast, and controlling the mic. The daily planet, you know the B-boy badge, you know the 3 that's fresh. It ain't nothing like fresh juice and vegetables, living free of strife as a black intellectual. It ain't nothing that really compares to rocking on this mic, getting cheers from peers with precision at its best, incisions into your soul. Daily P&J balls, what we like to call cold. We unimpressed and unconcerned, so say your advice. You be the next conviction-bound cat who think that he's nice. Hey yo, I get goosebumps when my bassline thumps, so when I hear then I know that I'm there. This is a fraction of my passion, a mere inkling. I treat the crowd like the paper, then my words ink 'em. I build from the first draft, my hip-hop rap like Kane. All-star worldwide, the fabulous again. So don't stop the Kevin Global, talking about commercial, won't sell my soul for platinum gold. You don't understand my style, my will, and my goals, cause I ain't a part of your game. Like the 19th hole, like the 4th stripe or the 5th down, you just some 20 clown trying to front to fit in. I'm inspired by my family, we don't have to pretend. Told I wanna be star, and started I wanna be light. This arrogant hell Mike, that's how I bent my spike. I don't wanna be your popular thug for the day, cause they die. I wanna live and continue this way. Unabused and just exclusive with my hip hop, that's all. And that's all the all ever wanted for y'all, cause there's nothing like star in the light, strategist, raw beast, and controlling the mic. The daily planet, you know the B-boy vest, you know the three that's fresh. Sometimes I'm calm with it, sometimes I'm yelling it. But hip-hop, I'm constantly representing it. I'm not abusing it, me and my regiment, it consists of intelligent, arrogant elements that's relevant to the advancement, enhancement, the betterment. You exploiting it like Mary Flint. I'm actual, I'm factual, I cold smack you all. Me they call cause I'm the reason for your downfall. After all, you full of alcohol and got the gall. Call yourself an MC? Hey yo, I'm a Paul. Yes, yes, y'all. Don't get it mistaken, you guys is faking. You made me nauseous like bacon, got my head aching from the noise you're making. I'm not relating to your get money schemes by any means. The scenes, the bling bling, and wear designer jeans means everything. And ignorance is the shit, but my mind jog, staying mentally fit. When the DP comes, see we don't hit. We vent with full intent to be fresh with content. Calm sit when comments, calm shit. That's hectic, expect his, I bet this. Experts, exerts, express his best work. The fan by my side is a fresh perk. I know this long cat beat make your neck hurt. Yo, star in the light, strategist, raw beast, and controlling the mic. The daily planet, you know the B-boy vets, you know the three that's fresh.
I usually write rhymes till my pen go dry, but the page remains blank after my first try. I won't lie, it's hard saying something you never heard. Feels like I'm limiting my inner feelings with words. You deserve a lifetime of praise for real. Love me unconditionally through all ordeals, and I'm forever grateful. And I thought you should know that, allowing me to grow and never letting me hold back. At times you were strict, but I'm actually glad. You taught me how to be a man in the absence of dad. You're stronger than anyone I ever met in the world, and even more precious than a diamond or pearl. Your parents are probably smiling on you through the clouds, cause you've done a great job. Hope I made you proud, and you're part of the reason that I am what I am. Forever yours sincerely, I love you dearly.
Never disrespect these women cause
I love my sisters, I love my women, who helped me out of the tight spots I've been in, and just from being there since the very beginning.
Never disrespect these women cause
I love my sisters, I love my women, who helped me out of the tight spots I've been in, and just from being there since the very beginning. Sisters, you've been on my mind. To you I dedicate this rhyme for all the good and bad times. Yo, couldn't stand your little brother when I was younger, but now we tighter than ever, sticking down for one another. More than my sisters, more like my other mothers. I gotta give you props cause I owe y'all a lot, much more than what could be said in the verse. I got your back forever, I will never disperse, cause when the tables turn, y'all would do the same. Told me shoot for the stars, at the sky I aim. Whether poverty or fame, I'll never forget you. You're beautiful and may the most high bless you. Y'all part of the reason that I am what I am. Forever yours sincerely, I love you dearly.
Never disrespect these women cause
I love my sisters, I love my women, who helped me out of the tight spots I've been in, and just from being there since the very beginning.
Never disrespect these women cause
I love my sisters, I love my women, who helped me out of the tight spots I've been in, and just from being there since the very beginning. Yo, check it out. It's dedicated to the earth, queen of the universe. That's my way of saying thank you, and always love you. Feels like I know you forget years, though it hasn't been long. So for you, I say the very last verse of this song. Knew you was something special since the first time I met you. But I played it cool, cause I didn't wanna sweat you. Couldn't deny my heart, so I gave it to you. And since that very day, I've been faithful to you. We seen some good days, and sometimes in the gutter. Even when I was homeless, you stayed with a brother. Because we knew inside all we needed was each other. But things to work out, and it did just that. Enough cats recognize the beauty you possess. You're blessed, even my mom loved you to death. The rhythm of your heart's the track I dreamed of. I'd rather die than jeopardize this supreme love. You're part of the reason that I am what I am. Forever yours sincerely, I love you dearly.
Never disrespect women, cause
I love my sisters, I love my women who helped me out of the tight spots I've been in. And just from being there since the very beginning.
never disrespect women, cause
I love my sisters, I love my women who helped me out of the tight spots I've been in. And just from being there since the very beginning.
never disrespect women, cause
I love my sisters, I love my women who helped me out of the tight spots I've been in. And just from being there since the very beginning.
never disrespect women, cause
I love my sisters, I love my women who helped me out of the tight spots I've been in. And just from being there since the very beginning.
Check it out, here we go. Yeah, check it out, here we go. You who me? I'm just the MC's MC, MCing. Tempt me, I bust till the room is done emptying. Flummox your mind, we bandits, running in time. Deluxe architectural structure that's done in design. One of a kind, philosopher, you robbing your neck. Too swift for the Doppler effect to measure any verbal gamma ray. Touch the mic, it might blow your hand away. I write a damn a day and sing the beat of sweet serenade. My consciousness, a ocean, I'm constantly bringing fresh rain from the right and left brain. And with the power of the earth's wind, clouds open up and start bursting. My brainstorms the rain on supremely.
I walk on beat, brother, I'm off the wall. Bigger thriller, Godzilla who taking you all. Crush groove, too smooth for you not to move with a little bit of dopeness is what I like. So if it ain't dope, then I'm not the type. Electric, representing everybody get hype. I'm ripping on mics. Sisters, I hope that you like the nice poetry that I write. Party people.
The wine is dope but not drugs. I snipe thugs with tight dubs. When I write, the ink floods into when the bitch snap you out of state of remiss. Verbatim is crisp. Demons are directly dismissed. Head in the class. What I talk about the principle of loving. Alien the love it decide when you look in the mirror. See the light like a newborn. Out of darkness into this physical world with a mystical swirl. Making dreams come true like Laverne and Cheryl. Taking out some pieces due to the original girl. Man will man. Teach the boys and girls the place in this universe, the measurements of this world.
Yo, in the middle of the Dead Sea, I sense visions of MCs through mental telepathy, focusing energy through the rhymes. I lyrically levitate. Your soul transcends. I meditate musical math, and as I elevate, I grab the mic staff, write the rhythms, rap with precision and skill through the sands of time, climbing a perilous path beyond streets to a galactic aftermath. It's cataclysmic. The visions in my mind are rather vivid. Images tabulated, tracks made, match and mix it. For me to spit it in front of a hype crowd to witness. Rip it, then put the mic down when I'm finished.
Yo, translate this to every language. Allow my voice to relate to every race and nation. Paint a portrait on every canvas. Hanging in every home, church and mansion. Broadcasted on every bandwidth, every station. Make it so future generations of space kids can rock this in their spaceships. Phenomena occurred in spoken words. And per broken verbs. Submerged in herbs. Urban the world through my third. Conserve the wind. Enough to control the pen. Nice bright days then. Balancing on a slim pendulum of yang and yin. Bobbing and weaving. Robbing and thieving. Starving and feeding. Constant depletion. Powder my breathing. The days of the living. My rhyme and my reason.
Hey yo, let's go, man. We leaving.
Aesthetic appeal, yo. We got aesthetic appeal, yes. We got aesthetic appeal. Yo, man, we got aesthetic appeal. A full delivery with eloquence, articulate Calculate the elements, aesthetically I'm heaven sent. To do away with decadent MCs that show no evidence of relevance. I'm hesitant to spend a cent on albums meant to make it. These days it all just gets me bent. Out of shape, time to change, I'm out of place, out of time frame. But never rhymes, I range from good to even better still. Put no one on a pedestal, you see me eye to eye. We ain't got shit to talk about face. Walk away, there ain't nothing left to say. I'm from a different school of thoughts where beats come into play. 4-50-50 split aesthetic principles get ripped. When Agent Indie do what they do best, you find tracks and trains get wrecked. Erect a set of samples straight from black books and vinyl plates. Rhyme books and Krylon paint. Final products always great. Back caps, thin tips, needles never skip. Plastic covers over album sleeves cause corners tend to rip. But on the real, we got aesthetic appeal, yo. We got aesthetic appeal. What? We got aesthetic appeal. We got aesthetic appeal.
Beautifully burned through the wax to summarize the sack, cost a load. So I abide by the yo and abide by the rules of the course. Rather slang a dove than an eighth of a fourth, of course, cause that means I can pack half of the greens, and the cash that I get turns into another zip, so it seems. I can blow trees as I please and receive my government cheese, pay rent with ease, and I seize the power of the blessed like a rebel conflict joke, cause I smoke nothing but the bomb. Itch on it once again is cycle endless, relentlessly bring the rain like a tempest pouring down, soaring over sober ground. Sucker staying under the covers when I'm in your town like a arson. Stay relative like a Larson or Kelly. I'm a fucking boss like Maselli while you fart and leave skid marks like a Pirelli. We stay sharp and leave hair parts with a machete. Ever ready with a battery charge, but never aim for monetary gain. To live large, stay focused. Cause the music is my opus, you're hopeless. Cindy Butter's toast with this dope shit. On the real, I'll probably never make a ducat, but I'll still have aesthetic appeal in my bucket.
We got aesthetic appeal, yo. We got aesthetic appeal. What? But on the real, we got aesthetic appeal. You know the deal. We got aesthetic appeal. Indie One, I got aesthetic appeal. An age rocker, he got aesthetic appeal. My man Big Goblin got aesthetic appeal. And Double K, he got aesthetic appeal. Yo, Kid Lexus got aesthetic appeal. My man Demos, he got aesthetic appeal. And yo, Mixture, he got aesthetic appeal. And that's one.
They said, tap the bottle and twist the cap off in your nugget. It's the rugged book report slanger. I'm a banger, the kind you keep in your disc changer. The best buy for your greenbacks. We make them ease back. Push that album release back and rethink while I remax in one of them hot air joints. Floating over the city like the Goodyear pimp. Fucking up your ball game with my fame, you lame. The frequencies get tweaked, capacities get pushed to the limit. Tell them I did it just to stay up in it. I play to win it all costs, and I stay in the way of danger. To being real, I'm a relative, never been a stranger. So when you see me walk by, nigga speak up. I'm a fan of hip hop since EU in the butt was in, and my nigga Doug Fresh ran the show. 3 times was dope and MTV was yo, but now they slow and guaranteed to show some extra out rap. Niggas bragging big about figures, never spit about an Escalade if you ain't rolling. Don't spit about no weapons if you know you ain't holding. I'm only breaking it down cause fools be breaking the rules. Yo, I love P-Funk, I'm from the old school. Serious and steady build, bringing the raw deal straight from the West Compound, bringing you the break. That's one representing Lima, Peru. Mi barrio surco, my Los Angeles crew. For unity, here's that I met chillin' in 92. Here's another album, we found 'em, go pound 'em with a new lyrical blue light night special. The Waterloo world traveling avenue, fat Larry style crew. Having to move place to place with a smile face. Cooking down the vinyl to finally make bass. Something for sophisticated 8th grade hip hop taste. For heads that remember the breakup of third base. Tribe, EPMD, be rockin' CL smooth. Your immense influence and congruent in my groove. It's a tribute. I'm still a fan of goddamn it, demand that my loops and breaks. I excavate second-handed. I'm just being me and doing my best with what I'm blessed with. Influence of the West, that frontier fresh shit. The sunset, jet set, where kids catch wreck. It's no thing to see me on Venice, bumping rain of the tech and fellowship. My mellow pick 'em up in Crescent Heights, then we dip to the hype club and rock it all night. G's the people under the limelight are like you.
usually the end of each line rhymes. We couldn't think of anything better than this. It's just 6 MCs all got something to spit. Yo, this is the hook, it's repeated 2 times. And usually the end of each line rhymes. We couldn't think of anything better than this. It's just 6 MCs all got something to spit.
I don't want no beef with Dutch Massive. You claim you battle MCs when you just pass, and you'll get smacked like when you cut classes during final exams. Bunch of ingrates, rappers who menstruate styles finally cramped. You better call the EMS to stop your PMS. A purchase summers even less. You wish to never be as fresh. You see me in the flesh like Morrison at the Whiskey a Go-Go. Putting on promo tapes and on photos. This is a no-no, keep wishing you're so dope. I'm switching my logo to me grabbing your neck with both fists in the chokehold. A lot of riders try to lick my. The funny things y'all dummies think that this is a low blow.
Yo, motherfuckers keep asking when my album is dropping. It's not only me that to play in my Walkman. Y'all ain't worthy for the sounds that I produce for ya. Yo, I told you cats evaporate, but bullets went through ya. I assume that talking always analyze rhymes. I got a smart mouth. I used to beatbox for Einstein. Line after line, my mind has more storage space. I'm massive. You just some kid with a deformed face. Ways. Yo, Dutch, you dead wrong. These chicken heads are stupid, can't understand my songs. I speak the slang of the modern day cavemen. Roll your crew out, chop their head off to smoke the remaining brain stems. My flame's been on. Tell me I ain't live. I strap a bond on my chest and stage dive. I thrive off keeping your sister's breast in my palm. And I got pictures of her on magicmodes.com.
This is the hook, it's repeated 2 times. And usually the end of each line rhymes. We couldn't think of anything better than this. It's just 6 MCs all got something to spit. Yo, this is the hook, it's repeated 2 times. And usually the end of each line rhymes. We couldn't think of anything better than this. It's just 6 MCs all got something to spit.
A kid wanted to vow to me, jealous of my simplicity. I showed the flow to let you know the grand is exquisite. Accept it, respect it, the way he held his grounds. The smiles from the crowd as I kicked with the frown. I flipped them like flapjacks, I'm packed with the fat tracks. I cut them clean as an ass, just like my pops used to. No need to even ask, the rhymes are my booster. So watch your play, and your kids, you'll be okay. But stand in my way, and you'll get plowed down. Bulldoze new pathways, no need for your potholes. My display runs it straight, where it stops only God knows. And yo, he ain't telling, yet it's still you pursue me. So it's time to just school you, cause yo G, you're fraudulent. I see him in malls, no words, but he be jocking. Following the crew, walking past, but not talking. I'm kinda frustrated, cause I was ready to poke him. Wrap my mic around his neck and straight choke him. Cause I ain't for gaming, and I ain't saying no names. Diversity is me, but for some of you, you might have 1 or 2, or maybe even 3. Start your style for a while, and probably got perfected. But I got master crazy styles over years I collected. Ejected the whack one, so you get leftovers. You must have been drunk, but I was sober. You was bold, but I was gold, even with bystanders. Trying to front my respects is why I can't stand you. And why, oh why must you persist? You'll get dissed because it's evident that you're fraudulent. Yeah, some kids be wanna try to run amok, and I feel the vibe of the survivor. I'ma have to crush next. Later, and my dilemma had grew, not from 1 to 2, but now he's got a posse. Each other's carbon copies, but yo, get off me. Cause me and G, yeah, we got your number. The grand to meet your level and lay your crew to slumber. So shake a leg, cause I'm infecting like the black plague. A keg of beer to relax you, cause after I wax you, there won't be none left. So I put heads to bed, and although you ain't dead, you're drowning me in bits, cause this was your last chance. So if you don't walk away, consider this the last dance. The scene got hectic, his crew got hurt. Their electric shot when it's time to do work. And you got what you deserve, kid, for trying to front tough. I'm in control like Janet Jackson. I miss you much.
Seems like yesterday me and my man was chillin'. Kept a smile on his face no matter how he was feeling. Why is it that the good are the first to go? Word is born so my heart can't take no more. I be trying to maintain, but the pain is strange. Memories of days forever stain my brain, so you'll never be forgotten. Shirts with your name on it, we gon' be rockin' till they mildewed and rotten. Coping with your passing on has been rough. Even brought tears to eyes of guys that play tough. Now I'm thinking about you from lunar to solar. Can't believe we came so close, but yet so far. What you have to die for? It hurt more when I think of all the things that you had in store. Cause the ladder of success you were steadily climbing. When you began rhyming, you were shining like a diamond and you just started. Now you're dearly departed. I'm feeling heavy-hearted and I can't disregard it. But every time I rhyme, I can feel you in me. Now you're in a better place to watch over us and Jimmy. Why do we live and die? Why do we flip then cry? When we all know that nothing is forever on this earth. We try to kill the hurt, though it seems nothing really works. Why do we live and die? Why do we flip then cry? When we all know that nothing is forever on this earth. We try to kill the hurt, though it seems nothing really works. Mother's Day morning when it all occurred. Remember when I first heard, thought that it was absurd. And it couldn't be true, anybody but you. Son, you had so many unfinished things to do. And to call him talented was an understatement. You can wait around for years, never find a replacement. There'll never be another who can take his place. Know his fan would give anything to see his face. It's so hard to say goodbye, yet so easy to go. And before you know, we will soon follow to the other side when his brother died. Man, it hurt inside when I heard his brother cry. Stand strong. Why did death have to pick you and come and get you? Best believe as long as we breathe, we'll still miss you. Every other day, someone else is deceased. I done lost my pops, my uncle, and my niece, my grandfather, friends, and I'm probably next. Feels like we're gonna die, and it's getting me back. DJ, if you watch it, be my armor through the drama. Cause it don't cease, David Ross, rest in peace. Why do we live and die? Why do we flip then cry? When we all know that nothing is forever on this earth. We try to kill the hurt, though it seems nothing really works. Why do we live and die? Why do we flip then cry? When we all know that nothing is forever on this earth. We try to kill the hurt, though it seems nothing really works. Why do we live and die? Why do we flip then cry? When we all know that nothing is forever on this earth. We try to kill the hurt, though it seems nothing really works. Why do we live and die? Why do we flip then cry? When we all know that nothing is forever on this earth. We try to kill the hurt, though it seems nothing really works. Yeah, it's in memory of my man David Ross, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know him as well as some. I knew him well enough to know that he was something special, you know what I'm saying? When you lose someone like that, yo, it's like you all feel it, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Rest in peace.
KRS-One, drop it on them like this. Pick it up, pick it up. You know what time it is when KRS-One comes through. Representing all crew, hip-hop culture, you know how we do. Shum, dum da dum da 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 dum da dum shum, dum da dum da 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 dum da dum shum, dum da dum da 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 dum da dum shum, dum da dum da 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 dum da dum. How can they throw you in prison now for long years if in reality the black man doesn't belong here? Have you forgotten how we got to this place? Why then are all the jails predominantly the black race? If you don't teach me my culture, I don't know who I am. I don't know the difference between my enemy or my friend. So I'm robbing and killing, I got nothing to live for. You turned my father into a boy, my mother a whore. Now I'm hardcore on the Ave, watching white people look at me and walk fast. After beating us, raping us, and robbing us, 400 years of that's what's inside of us. Take a look at me now, I'm really your creation, a technological anti-human mutation, a mutation of a better way of life. You first pulled the knife, but to heal it'll take my whole life. I got no force on this level, I listen to bass and treble, thinking that the white man is the devil. Cause who could be so cruel like this, so heartless, so senseless? But I'm taught by the devil to grow up and be a devil, to do the same devilish things on another level. However, when I act out the mission, you turn around and throw me in prison. You's a sucker. Yeah. And check it out. If you come from France and you like doesn't understand, then teach him to respect Greek mythology. Like Pythagoras, Ptolemy, Socrates. These people are thieves, they stole astronomy, mathematics, all tactics of biology. Even the concept of democracy, given from King Akhenaten. Now, logically look, put down the book. Use your brain. If you don't know who you are clinically insane. The Board of Education can't see that. Well, they deserve to get beaten and robbed by black. Give me my frame of mind back, give me my culture. But you don't understand that because you're a sucker. Yeah, yeah, come on, yeah, yeah. Now if you come from France and you like to break dance, say ho. If you come from New York and you like the way I talk, say yeah. I see Duval in the house, Colonnade in the house, Sarcelle in the house, Cercle Rouge in the house. KRS-One rocks the mic without a doubt, turning parties out, you know what I'm about. Cause we will be here forever, I told you. This soldier floods your mind like Noah. As you get older, you got to pay attention to how you living hardcore. You ain't a kid anymore, grow up to blow up the spot you at. Learn a skill and go to the top of that. Cercle Rouge, definitely rocking in rap. KRS-One, I got your back. Now if you come from France and you like to break dance, say ho.
Holding my dome when I wake up, caught in the zone, my eyes stay shut. Can't remember shit after the 8 cup. A slow pace strut, how I start the day. Tripping over bottles of Cavassier. 2 hours late for work, what could I possibly say? Fuck it, just the loss of a job. I'm in the bathroom, bent over, praying to the porcelain god. Can't recall a day I spent sober off in the prom. Mom saying that she tired of supporting the slob, and she hardly right. I'm living an ungodly life. I can't hold a 9 to 5, but I can hold some Bacardi Light. Flashback to me at a party like, what up? In the Sound Factory, it's all coming back to me. Freaking on some bitch, face down with a butter. Holding 2 cups up, you know she's fashion. Peace knobs on the rock, straight E classing. Up in the VIP, crust trees passing. My land and water trustees laughing. Cause they all peeped me filling up the street, bitch. Dancing on beat. Caught a seat when the bitch said she wanted to drink. 20 minutes later, seen her ass running to the sink. No stamina. Her ex called the bitch an amateur. And the boy caught the bitch wildin' out on his camera. My primary thoughts of stabbing her quickly faded. Cause I was turned off after she stated.
I'm drunk, show up. I wanna drink booze. Beautiful, I'm drunk. Beautiful, I'm drunk. I wanna drink booze. I wanna drink booze. Wanna drink booze. Wanna drink.
Well, I could use a drink.
Oh, so could I.
I'm back in it though, bent as fuck, head spinning slow, shit. On the different bitch, shit, I don't give up. It ain't my fault, I thought getting my dick sucked. Picked up for something in my hand.
Man, what you drinking on?
Pale, frail nigga stepping to my table speaking strong. Dog, you think I'm wrong, first of all, by approaching me. While I'm getting head, trying to talk to me socially. Acting like I know you, who the fuck you supposed to be?
Yo, word around the club is getting drunk with my girl.
That passed out drunk bitch, you can follow the earth.
Oh, word? I know how the game go. Motherfuckers get a little drink on, you think you come in here and start wilding out, being smart with me. I bet. Bet you me and this Trey Pound put in all of that bullshit. Fuck it. Yeah. Look at you running like bitches.
I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. Club blaming me, niggas pointing fingers into me, saying my BSC was all over the point of consciousness. Fuckin', I take a constant piss until I'm sober, then I start over, cause I ain't stopping shit.
Help me out, Black.
Digga, dig the gift cause it's swift. Drop the sign to ball. And we respond to the name. Black and rock off. Run, scratch guys. Run, go cause we're bold, we're getting lost. Yo, I paid a pretty buck, that's why my goal is struck. I take pride in my stride, the Tanzan is my ride. My voice is clear out the speaker, I must keep a new sneaker. I keep the mic in the cipher, dripping wet in the piper. We got a funky new sound, Ron, Scratch and J Brown. Rapper free and they great, and now we're coke getting paid. This jam is hot like a summer, you're on, let go the drummer. Ron, Scratch. Getting large. Hit me. I know you love my records, mind checking what I'm saying. We're getting ting. Mark, leave a mark, rock and Ron is in charge. I'm the Lord, rock the ruler. I got a 30 and swooler. Drink a roll if it's cold.
and Panani, it's not funny. I'm a sonny. Oh, yeah, honey, we're getting large. Hit me.
My group is steady climbing with the scratching and the rhyming. We're getting large like Hopi. We on guard. We're getting large like the bars. Hollis Town new sound. Nari Goodman and Brown, we're bigger, badder, and stronger. Rockin' longer and longer. Make the sucker nuggets high like butter, they slide. Some sit on the side cause they're large and wide. Competition is petrol, taking over the metal. Other crew knocking Z's or black and rockin' G's. Using state of the art to put hits on the chart. Ron scratch on the table, he's got a funky first label. Black House of Brown and a hazel, my rope is thick as a cable. You can call me Master Rock, cause I'm one of a kind. To create my rhymes, you need a powerful mind. Master Black and Master Rock will discipline you like a daddy. Sucker knuckers getting jealous cause we're chillin' in the caddy. Rhino G's flying planes, going tours, doing shows, talking cash, rapping fast, buying jewels, breaking rules. We're getting large.
Hoe after hoe, we're bringing home all the dough. I hang with Jimmy and Jimmy, Dickie, Tony and Tommy, Steve-O, E.L. and Johnny. We're getting large, y'all.
Stay larger and large, bum rushing me barging, always crashing the margin with lieutenant and sergeant. My crew is expanding for all the beats from granite, all the girls that we're slamming, and all the clubs that we're jamming. We're getting large.
Throw your hands in the air, wave them side to side. Somebody say, oh yeah, oh yeah. Now everybody clap your hands. I'm here to have a good time. It's all a part of the plan. Hip hop. Check 1, 2, you don't stop. Rock to the rhythm. Who call the cops? Damn.
Yo, turn on the jam. Party people in the place don't know who I am. The name is Raheem. Without the radio it rings. One fist love, one fist hate. Doing the right thing.
Do the right thing.
Yeah, do the right thing. Sometimes I feel the vibe so much I just might sing like or something like that.
Yo, my name's Anonymous and this is how I rap. Shell toes, rap chain, son, we traveling back. Thoughts bust spontaneous, my matter is fact. Yo, my mind, I might have lost it. So when I freestyle, it's hard for me to find a topic. It's like an ever-changing element. Yo, keep your thoughts running like the president. It's evident this mic regimen is not a
Where would you be without the electric company? Where would you be without the electric company? Where would you be without the electric company? Yo, where would you be without the electric company? 1, 2, 3, 4. My name is Insight and I'm right at the door. What are you here for? To spark the mic and blow up the spot.
You got styles?
All types. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time for your mind, my shine just begun. Ride a skinny ass on tracks, weight a ton.
It's a hip-hop thing.
Yo, I do it for the fun.
Yo, excuse me. Let me step in your mind. On your mental canvas, etch your sketch your design. Shake it up a bit and start fresh.
Do it again.
Hey, yo, but wait, back it up.
What? Easy, back it up.
Alright, stop. Back in the gym, peace him out, grab my jacket and scream.
Yo, the rapper slash Dutch master, party crasher. Blaze mad, jabber, mic check casher. Funky fresh, dressed to impress, ready to spark this. All stands to rocket, blast off the chart
I'm the
list.
super dynamic, fly, rhyme mechanic, imperial wise, spirit size, gigantic, slide, lyrical, mic timid, aerial strike, lyrical, titanic, live, but serious sight, spinning beyond 5 planets. Each song is spinning with hype lyrics, shining light with spirit, the power's on, don't panic. Where would you be without the electric company? Where would you be without the electric company? Where would you be without the electric company? Yo, where would you be without the electric company?
White House, yo, pay your bill, man.
Yo, I've been rapping for years, but damn, I still slam. So I enter the scene and I postate the jam. And I can rock around from a very young age to take the rage from the page and rip it on the stage. With no shame, I proclaim that I'm the baddest. Cause rap without me is like the piss without Gladys. Only way I can get beat, it may be physically, cause mentally or lyrically, ain't no one can fuck with me. I'm bad to the bone and in a lyrical zone. So you whack ass rappers better leave it alone. Reality, you couldn't battle me, you got the wrong mentality. You'll end up a fatality, just another casualty. Suckers talk shit when they don't know the time, cause my freestyle is better than the best rhyme. Crushing competition is my mission this year. I'm rapping so bad, I make their mama shed tears. I don't discriminate when I eliminate cats, cause I got grown men memorizing my rap. So nigga be prepared before we go head to head. And don't even try and win, just try and cover this spread. A soldier at war, and my weapon is words, cause I believe the whack rabbit should be seen and not heard. And you could have a platinum album or a number one hit, but you could call me constipated, cause I couldn't give a shit. Well, all you niggas talk shit, I rock shit and rip shit, you dip shit. Where's your nail polish and your lipstick? All my flows is flow, so if you claim you got clout, step the fuck up and get knocked the fuck out. Dominating rap without a reasonable doubt, so step the fuck up and get knocked the fuck out. Strike and I strike back, slam and I slam back. My train of thought runs to the track just like Amtrak. If you ain't get the point, then man, let me remind you, fuck you, fuck your crew, fuck the A&R that signed you. I'm the flame that keeps Hollywood burning to make the boys in the hood go out and get the high line. I don't play, coming straight from Cambridge, MA. So if you want a battle, we can battle all day. So come into my area, I'll battle you and bury you. Catch you in a corner and attack you like a terrier. As I proceed, man, I'm guaranteed to crush you. You a piece of shit, motherfucker, I'ma flush you. Fuck with me, I guess you just ain't learned that if you playing with fire, you bound to get burnt. So don't fuck with me, cause I'm the baddest brother that a brother could be. And there's one thing that you must understand, I'm in command and in demand with a mic in my hand. So call me sir, sire, or maybe even Mr. Nigga talk about my mother, but I'm still fucking your sister. Well, all you niggas talk shit, I rock shit and rip shit, you dip shit. Where's your nail polish and your lipstick? All my flows is flow, so if you claim you got clout, step the fuck up and get knocked the fuck out. Dominating rap without a reasonable doubt, so step the fuck up and get knocked the fuck out.